All right, it's time to talk about another Looney Labs game, and this is a pyramids game. If you know Looney Labs, you know about their pyramids. If you don't, you need to check these out because, even the game here comes with a little guide to the Looney Pyramids. There's just tons of games you can play with these pyramids. There's a huge set that you can get that has just a ton of games. And recently they put out a couple of these smaller boxes with just a couple of little games in there. It's just easier to carry than that big box full of pyramids they have. This one is called Nomids. Nomids because pyramids and nomids, right? So I'm getting ahead of myself here. But the objective is to get rid of your pyramids. Get rid of all your pyramids. This is an introductory pyramids level game. So let's get into it. If you haven't seen the Looney Labs pyramids, this is what they look like. They're quite cool. All right. There you go. There's a purple one. Bunch of colors. This set comes with 3 different sizes. They're just very cool to play with, aesthetically. I mean, it's just... They're just fun to play with. These pyramids are fun to play with. In Nomids, you also get a die, right? So, in the beginning of the game, you're going to grab 3 pyramids, one of each size, because there's a medium pyramid, a small pyramid, and a large pyramid, right? So you're going to grab 3 pyramids, and they have to be one of each size and one of each color, okay? And you'll keep those. And then you'll roll this, whoever the first player is. You can play this game 2 to 10 players, right? So it's kind of like a party game too. You'll put the rest of the pyramids, because it comes with a bunch of pyramids, you'll just put them in the middle of the table. It's called the bank. And you'll take your 3 pyramids of different sizes, different colors. And if you're first player, you're going to roll the die. And you're going to get a result. And these results will shift pyramids back and forth, shift pyramids between players. It will allow you to put a pyramid back. It will allow you to give one of your pyramids to another player. It will allow you to switch pyramids from 2 other players. Now, so you'll go on like that until you get rid of all your pyramids. Now, how do you get rid of your pyramids? Well, if you, at the end of your turn, and this is important, it has to be at the end of your turn, if you have 3 pyramids of the same color, here's a small one, here's a medium one, and here's a large one. If you have 3 pyramids of the same color, you can get rid of them. You put them in the bank area, and that means you won the game. Right? So that's your goal. You start the game with 3 different size pyramids, 3 different colors, and as you roll this die and you switch the pyramids around, your goal is to get 3 pyramids that are the same color, and then at the end of your turn, you can get rid of them. Now, you can also win the game when it's not your turn, okay? Because if another player gives you a pyramid that you need, right, then you win, right? If most likely that's not going to happen. Even if you had, let's say you had these 2 pyramids here, these 2 blue pyramids, a small one, a medium one, the odds are nobody's going to give you that big one because you'll win the game. And you had that little extra one, let's say, like a little light blue one. So somebody may give you another blue pyramid. You have these 3. At the end of their turn, you turn your pyramids in, but you still have a little blue one. So you're going to keep doing that until you get rid of all your pyramids. Now, the instructions are dead simple, right? There are a couple of different games you can play with this. So if you go to the website, it'll give you rules to play 3 other little games with the pyramids you get in this set, and this is, small box. But let's go over some of the die results here. Well, I'll put it up there for you to see. very quickly, I mean, you have deposit. That means you return one of your pyramids to the bank. You just put one in there. Withdraw. That means you choose any pyramid in the bank and add it to your collection. Dispense is another result here. That means you give any pyramid in the bank to any player other than yourself. Transfer. That means you move any pyramid from any player's collection to any other player's collection. There's exchange, which means you swap any pyramid held by any player with any pyramid held by any other player. And then you have a wild, there it is there, which is any result. So it's a very simple game. You're going to be bouncing these pyramids back and forth. You're going to be rolling the die on your turn. And the goal is to get rid of all your pyramids. Nomids is cool. I've played it a few times. It's very quick. It's something you could. It's such a small box. You could just take it into a restaurant. You know, it's a casual, fun kind of game. Reminded me a little bit of Laboom, right? And I've reviewed Laboom here on the channel, which is a little bomb-looking shell that has a die in it, and then you roll that die and the little bomb goes around. This I found to be a more fun than that. These pyramids are cool to handle. They're cool to look at, aren't they? They're cool to handle, cool to look at. And, you know, kids enjoy this game. Again, there's not a lot of strategy or anything like that, but, you know, it is an introductory level game to Looney's Pyramids. And, you know, I showed it to you a second ago. There's a couple other games. You can go on their website and download the rules to a couple of other games you can play with this set. And, you know, Looney Labs encourages you to invent your own game with these pyramids. So definitely worth checking out. I've had fun with this. Casual fun. It's a joy. These pyramids are fun to play with. You're rolling dice. Looney Labs, Nomids, Looney Labs, Pyramids. Go check it out.